Please activate the subtitles.
My name is Roger Color, and this video is going to be very important, maybe not so quick but definitely important, as you've already seen in the title. In this video I'm going to teach you how you can have the same result as a person who has gone on an exchange program, and you won't even have to leave your country. But before we start, I must ask you to please hit the like button. Seriously, it's extremely important when you do that, because you help me spread this video on YouTube. The more likes and the more comments this video has, the more YouTube will show it to other people. Therefore, you will be helping me to continue with this project, so please hit the like button now, and after watching this video leave a comment. I'll make sure to reply to all the comments from this video, so take this opportunity to practice your English and leave a comment in English. I'll reply to it. Now without any further ado, let's get started. This video might not be so quick, but it's extremely important and it might save you a lot of money. What I mean is, I'll teach you how to learn English without leaving your country and having the same or even a better result than the person who has gone on an exchange program. It's not a place that will teach you English, it's yourself. It's your day-to-day dedication. The main difference is seizing the opportunity, and I'll definitely make a video about things that you should and shouldn't do when you are on an exchange program, but this is not the topic of this video in particular, and I don't want to drift away from the main topic. I'll tell you how to study efficiently without leaving your country and having the same or better results than a person who is studying abroad. I'll tell you many detailed things, and take notes of my suggestions from now on. Please, it's essential that you pause the video right now and get a pen and paper in order to take notes. Have done that? Alright, so let's get cracking. Okay, the first step is routine. You need to organize a daily routine. Seriously, get a pen and a paper and set rules for your everyday routine, and most importantly, respect this routine. Within this routine you have to practice the 4 skills: reading, writing, speaking and listening. I'll tell you how to do that. The second step is immersion. You definitely need to be exposed to English for as long as you can, but yeah, you don't have anyone near you who speaks English, and I'll tell you one thing you can do just using YouTube or Netflix and groups on WhatsApp or Telegram. That's all you need to work on this method. You need to watch these videos or movies in which the language being spoken is English, and it's important that these videos or movies have subtitles in English. I'm gonna use my channel as an example, but again you can do it with any other YouTube channel, movie or series that provides you with the subtitles in English. So as you can notice by this video, all of my videos have subtitles in your language and in English. So first, if you're a basic student, watch it with the subtitles in your language, just to understand the whole gist of the video first. Second, watch it again with the subtitles in English, but pause it as many times as necessary and take notes of new words, new expressions that you come across watching it. Make a list of the new vocabulary and write down everything that is new to you. Grammar, whatever is new to you. These notes will be extremely important, and I'll tell you what to do with them in a moment. Hold on, before the end of this video I'll tell you what to do with these notes you've written down. The third thing is watch the same video again, but this time without the subtitles. This is the third time you'll be watching the same video, so you will definitely understand everything now, and you will be practicing your listening skills by doing that. The fourth step is, the ideal is that you download this video, this movie, this episode from this series, whatever video that you're using, download it and turn it into MP3. So when you commute to work, when you are on the bus, when you're cleaning your house, cooking, driving or taking a shower, you'll be listening to that same video over and over again on that same day. By the end of the day, you'll definitely remember those new words and expressions forever. You'll be immersed into English by doing that. Okay, by doing these things I've just suggested, you activate your passive knowledge, which means that you will learn a lot. But it doesn't mean that you will be able to use these things you've just learned, with the videos yet. When you learn something and you read it somewhere or listen to people talking about it, you can understand that thing, but when you actually have to use it in real life, you just can't do that. When it happens, you can recognize something and you understand that thing, but when you have to use it, you just forget that word, you forget that expression, you don't know how to use it, but you understand it. It's called passive knowledge. You need to turn your passive knowledge into active knowledge and active speaking. There are some ways to do that, and I'll tell you one. In order to effectively use the things you have learned, you need to use it in real life. What I mean is that you need to communicate with other people in English and every day. I know some of you will say that you can't do that because you don't have anyone to do that around you. You don't know anybody who speaks English. I can provide you with a solution for that particular problem. Our group on Telegram. Today there are around 600 people in our group and you can communicate with them at any time and in English with them every day.
I know that some people are in the group
and they just read other people talking, interacting with each other, but they never say anything. If this is your case, you're not using the group the way you should. Yes, you're not using it properly, but it's okay. So I'll tell you how you can use our group on Telegram efficiently. If you use it properly, you'll be able to practice your English and you'll be able to practice the 4 skills, communicating with each other every day. And by doing that, you will turn your passive knowledge into active speaking. The first thing is join our group on Telegram. See in the description of the video how to do that. Do you remember the notes that you took when you were watching the video with the subtitles in English for the second time? Remember you took notes of the new expressions, new words, new grammar, whatever new you came across, you wrote down. Whatever you learned, you wrote it down. So every day you will do that first. You will learn something new. You write it down and you share this piece of information with the other members from our group on Telegram. I'll give you one example of what you can do. Let's say you've learned how to express sentences in the future. So we'll start a conversation in the group, talking about the future. And no problem if what you're saying is basic and simple. We all know that everybody is studying in the group, so we should help each other. You can keep it simple first. Remember to say something about yourself first and then ask a question. So it should go like this. Hey, good morning. Good morning. My day will be complicated. I will work all day. At 6 PM I'll go back home and I'll make dinner. What are your plans for today? Oh my god. I will work too. And I'll see my ex-girlfriend tonight. I still love her. Really? Are you crazy? Okay, that was a silly example, but okay, I'm a silly man. Okay, let me focus here. The secret is, first, you need to learn at least one thing every day, and you must use it by communicating with other people in our group on Telegram every day. You'll be able to practice the 4 skills in the group. When you type messages, you'll be practicing your writing. When you read the messages, you'll be practicing your reading. And when you send a voice message, you'll be practicing your speaking. And when you listen to other people's voice messages, you'll be practicing your listening. Let's review what we have seen so far. 1. Watch a video 3 times, the second time with the subtitles in English. Take notes of anything new. 2. Turn this video into MP3 and listen to it again many times throughout the day. 3. Use whatever you learned that day in the group on Telegram, communicating with other people. Oh my god, my phone is ringing. I hate it when it happens in the middle of a video. Hold on. Hello?
Hello, this is your student. I was watching your video and I decided to call you because I need to ask you a question. You know, for me it's hard. I don't have time to do everything you've just said every day. I don't have time to do that at work.
Well, I've never said it would be easy. It's not easy. You are learning a whole new language. You need dedication, discipline and routine.
And time. I don't have time to do these things every day.
Yes, you do. Look, what time do you normally wake up every day?
I wake up at around 8 AM. Why?
Okay, you need to dedicate at least 1 hour to watch the videos and take notes in the morning. So from now on, you will wake up at 10 to 7 AM and you will watch the same video 3 times. You will take notes of whatever new thing you learn and you will turn that video into MP3. You know, my videos are not long. They are from 5 to 10 minutes each. So 1 hour will be enough for you. You listen to this MP3 on your way to work, on the bus, or driving to work. Every time you have a break, you listen to it again, and when you have time, you can read the notes you took in the morning. Try to read them aloud, and in the evening when you get home, you go to our group on Telegram and you start a conversation using the notes you took in the morning. Remember to say something about yourself first and then ask a question. Try to have a conversation on Telegram for at least 20 minutes every day. This is just a suggestion, but when you have time, you can always send messages in the group. The important is that you use it every day. If you organize yourself, this method won't affect your normal activities. This is just something else that you have to add to your everyday life. You just need dedication, discipline and routine. You need to do it every single day. And within the period of 1 month, you will notice the absurd progress that you have had with your English. And the best part is that you won't spend any money on that because the videos are available on YouTube. And the group on Telegram is free of charge. Completely free of charge. You'll never have to pay for any of these things.
Oh my god, that sounds amazing. But can I use all the kinds of videos such as movies, series, other channels on YouTube, or do I have to use your channel on YouTube?
No, you can use different things, of course, but they need to have subtitles in English at least. I just recommend my videos, my channel, because you know that my videos have subtitles in English and in your language, so...
Roger, there's another problem. You speak too fast in the videos. Sometimes it's hard for me to follow, you know. It's hard for me to understand what you say.
No, okay, you can slow down the speed of the video by clicking on the gear on the screen, just like this.
Great. Hey Roger, would you like to come to my house now? I can make dinner for us and we can spend the night together. I've just bought a king-size bed and...
No, thanks. Bye. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, like our page on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. Please join our group on Telegram and practice your English with voice messages and text messages. I'm thinking about starting to post podcasts only for my patrons, so you have even more contact with English every day. Would you like to receive one podcast per day? Please leave a comment telling me what you think of it. If you sympathize with my channel, please become a patron. The patrons are like my students. We have a secret group on WhatsApp and therefore they have direct contact with me on a daily basis, and whenever they ask me anything related to English, I help them. If you are helping me through Patreon, I need to thank you from the bottom of my heart. This channel would have ended some months ago if it hadn't been for you. Thank you very much. I'm sorry about my voice, it has changed a lot throughout the video and it's failing now, so I need to end the video right now. Thank you very much for watching this video and I'll see you next class.
Please click the big red button to subscribe. It really helps me when you do that, and click the bell to allow notifications so you will never miss new videos. Thank you very much.